Hey guys, and welcome to day 3 of the 7-day Paleo Reset program. Today we're going to talk about something called the carb flu. You may or may not have heard of it, but I'm going to go over what exactly it's like and what you can do to make it better. Transitioning to paleo for some people can be really rough on the body. Don't worry though, this too shall pass. If you're lucky enough, you may not even go through this. Here are some of the classic symptoms. Some of the telltale signs that you're going through the carb flu include exhaustion and sluggishness, a lack of mental clarity and brain fog. If you're feeling really cranky and tired and sort of easily frustrated by things, if you have headaches, dizziness, fatigue, the list goes on. Just saying, if you're feeling less than stellar, you might be experiencing the carb flu. As the name suggests, this happens due to a sudden decrease in carb intake. This is mainly from processed foods. You're cutting out a ton of carbs right off the bat when you get rid of everything that's coming from boxes. In the meantime, one of the best things you can do is to not overexert yourself. If your exercise regimen is a little too intense, it might be best to tone it down for now until you're back up to speed. Remember, paleo is not no carb. You're encouraged to eat starches moderately, less than non-starchy vegetables, but still, it's best to include some. If you're feeling pretty bad right now, up your intake of sweet potatoes, rutabaga, winter squash, plantains, whatever it is that you really enjoy. During the initial transition to paleo, it's important to make sure that you're replacing the calories that you used to get from energy-dense foods like grains and beans with safe starches and, more importantly, fat. Your body is getting used to burning fat as fuel rather than carbohydrates, so give it a little something to work with. You also want to pay attention to whether or not you're getting enough energy in general. While adapting to paleo, it's easy to start under-eating unintentionally, which will ultimately lead you to feeling pretty bad and worsen those carb flu symptoms. Make sure that you're getting enough calories, and the best way to do this is with fat and starch. Lastly, a common and unpleasant symptom of the carb flu can be a disruption in your digestive system. Over a long period of time, a paleo diet can really help you with healthy digestion. It may just be this transition, the sort of detox that you're going through that causes some trouble. Just remember that your body is in out with the old, in with the new stage right now, so let it pass and power through the weird stuff. I promise it won't last. Now, let's get into the fun stuff, aka what we will be eating today.
Today's breakfast will be a fried egg and smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is often served on a bagel with loads of cream cheese, which turns a healthy premise into something not so healthy. Our focus will be on loading up on the protein from an egg on top and healthy fats with sliced avocado. Steamed greens will round this meal out with a heaping veggie serving to kick off the morning on a positive note. This combination is a breakfast powerhouse for sustainable energy. Even better, it couldn't be easier. Crack an egg into some hot oil in a skillet and flip when the white is cooked. Cook to desired doneness. Next, add some water to the skillet. Add greens, cover, and steam. When the greens are wilted, serve with the egg and a side of smoked salmon. For lunch, I want to show you just how to build a meal while eating out. There are a few things you want to avoid and a few things you can always rely on. Chipotle is one of the easiest, most accessible places to pick up a quick, paleo-friendly meal on the go. Choose a salad from the menu with a base of healthy greens. Eliminate both the beans and rice from the start, as we won't be including any grains or legumes. Choose any meat you prefer as a topping. All salsa is paleo compliant besides the one that includes corn. Forgo any cheese or sour cream to avoid dairy. Pay the extra for guac because it is delicious and will provide the healthy fats we aim to take in at every meal. Sit down and enjoy this indulgence. This is a great premise for the basis of what to order at other restaurants as well. Lara bars are a fantastic snack option when you're stuck on the go or find yourself searching in a gas station for something that's paleo friendly. They're a pretty common find in most convenience and grocery stores these days. They're simply made up of dates and nuts with the occasional addition of cocoa powder or coconut products. The only varieties that need to be avoided are ones made of peanuts, as they are a legume. Otherwise, take your pick. If you can't find Larabars, dried fruit or a couple of dates with a handful of nuts is a perfectly suitable snack option. We want to pair our carbohydrate sources with healthy fats to make an afternoon snack more satiating. Tonight's feast will include a starchy side of sweet potato, which is one of the best sources of carbohydrates on the paleo diet. Just one serving contains a whopping 377% of vitamin A. By slicing it up into small cubes, it can be cooked up quickly in coconut oil with onions and spices for a simple, hearty hash. The main dish will be a steak, roughly 4 to 5 ounces. Any cut you prefer is fine. The emphasis in paleo is on grass-fed as its nutritional profile is better, but conventional red meat is fine if you're working on a budget. Steak is loaded with B vitamins and iron, which many people are deficient in. Rub your steak liberally with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and any other desired spices for extra flavor. Next, heat up a tablespoon of coconut oil in a skillet. First, add in sweet potatoes and onions. Next, place the steak in the pan. Stir veggies until they're cooked through and flip steak and cook until desired doneness. Serve on a plate for an easy, nutritious dinner. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, just comment below and I'll personally get back to you. You can also download the My Paleo Pal iOS app and connect with me there. There are thousands of people also transitioning to paleo who are there to offer you motivation and support. Otherwise, I'll see you back here for day 4 where we'll be talking about a very important topic to many, which is paleo and weight loss.